you were saying that they just released some info about the patch?
Very, very minimal. They're saying there's something coming at the middle of the month, and they're gonna touch some characters, fix a bug here and there, and they're explaining their reasoning for the changes that are coming, which is cool.
Okay. Let's see. I didn't get to read this yet, so let's see. This one?
The middle one, I believe. Yes.
All right.
Is that the one? Let's see.
What's going on?
Is that the one?
My aggressive flux is on. Let me. Okay, you know what? Here, I gotta just preemptively kill flux on the days when we do chill streams.
Right.
Because
doing a lot of back and forth.
Yeah. It's as we look at we just hit like 5 p.m. so like it's cranking up. All right, so let's see.
Yes, that's the one because it starts with sup backdashers, which is like, you know what? Fair. Okay, yeah. You know when we're playing, I'm like,
oh my God.
I'm trying not to backdash too much, just to be like, I'm not doing it.
Yeah. And all the best players I've fought against are absolutely doing it, but you're not only doing it.
Not only doing it, but it's very good to do it.
Oh my God, you're straight up officially going, hey backdashers, what's up? That's amazing. All right, soon we'll be testing a new tech that allows hotfixes, small adjustments, or bug fixes that we can push without needing to go down for maintenance.
Impressive.
Oh, wow. Since we're still testing this, for now we'll be fixing one very minor bug on Jinx, purposely choosing to keep this change low impact for testing purposes. Fixing an issue with the VFX of Jinx's watch this, or back H.
The backflip kick.
Yeah. To persist even when the move is interrupted. Okay. So visual change.
Yeah. Okay.
To see if it works.
When Jinx just dropped, I don't know if you realized, but when she was doing the super, it'll go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I can't unhear it in my brain.
Interesting.
Every time she does the super, in my head, I hear the bug from before where audio would go again. It was so weird. But yeah, now they're fixing the backflip kick that she does.
So this is a test to see if the live hotfix goes. Okay, interesting.
And then after they explain their reasoning for making changes.
Okay. Shit, what was I going to say about the... there's something about the patching that I just thought of, but it's gone now. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Live patching?
Not live patching. It's gone.
Okay.
Since there's been a lot of discussion around the meta, we also want to let you in on our balance patching plans for the next few months. Appreciate the transparency. But first, there's two things we want to reiterate. Before we make a change, we want to make sure it'll actually make the game better. Might sound obvious, but it's easy to overlook how much thought and testing go into making a single tweak. We need to think carefully about how all our gameplay systems fit together, take time to make sure any changes feel right in play testing, and squash any unintended bugs that come with them.
Next point is my favorite.
We're cautious about being overreactive. Metas take time to develop, and what feels overpowered at first can sometimes balance out once players find new counter strategies. We'd rather give y'all time to adapt before jumping in with big adjustments. That said, if something starts to make the game feel stale or unfair, we'll step in to bring things back in line. Okay, so seeing Echo in every single top 8 is not too far. TLDR, if it seems like we're not reacting right away, it's because we want changes that last, not just quick fixes that create new problems. Now on to our upcoming patch plans. November 18th, short downtime. Adjustments made to some of our high performers, Echo, Teemo, Yasuo, of course. Blitzcrank buffs, sure. Fix that. Do you know about his grapple bug, by the way?
No.
Blitzcrank has a bug where if his get over here hits an assist character, the next button he presses will have no hitbox.
Okay.
Complete whiff.
So he will whiff.
He will
directly.
whiff his next button. And there's footage of it, and it stays on him until he presses that button.
Okay.
It is a horrible bug.
Yeah, that's not good.
That drops him into unplayable tier as far as I'm concerned. It's ridiculous. Anyway, a small number, of course, system changes, various bugs and crash fixes, resistance allowing sounds from Echo to the... Yeah, the rotating store is garbage.
Oh, yeah?
The rotating store sucks because it's 4 slots that at first it was like every 8 or 11, 10, whatever days it would change to like, it'd be like, oh, we're going to refresh the store. And then they sped it up because people were like, that's too slow. So they made it like every week.
Okay.
And then every week it changes, but like it's rotated 4 times or 3 times. And I've seen the same 3 options of the 4 from beginning till now every time it turned over.
Okay.
So it turned over and then I got the same 3 and then one of them changed. And it was like, what the fuck is the point of the rotating store
if it's only one thing?
If one thing is going to change each time.
Yeah.
Right? And it's all like FOMO based, whatever. Apparently this is all stuff that has been figured out in Valorant and League of Legends. And it's, based on like people's purchasing, FOMO power and so on. But I don't think these games are like the same in the sense that like when you get like skins for a gun or a character in these games where there's tons of these characters, like when a lot of people playing this are just going to play the character they care about and are only giving a fuck about the cosmetics for the character they play about. Some people want to collect a bunch of them, but I think there's a lot of people here that are like, I am content to not spend a dime on anything until I see it for a character that I like, and even then it better be the one that I like.
Yeah.
Right? As opposed to like, yeah, I'll get this shotgun skin, whatever, minor thing. Sometimes I'll be looking at it because I'm going to use a shotgun sometimes, or whatever the case is, So the genre changes the appeal of this stuff. So this rotating store thing is like, they need to desperately fix that. Because yeah, these 2 have not showed up at all, for sure. But overall, it just sucks to see a rotating store that shows you 75% of the same shit that's been there.
Is there a lot of content to get, like, per character, or...?
So you have the arcane set for the 3 arcane characters.
Okay. You
have the fantasy set. So you have the Black Battle Pass that gives you fantasy costumes for Yasuo, Teemo, Illaoi, and Braum.
But not every character.
Not every character.
Okay.
And then you have the rotating store where they show you 4 at a time, and everyone has, not everyone, about half the cast have costumes on the rotating store right now.
Okay. Oof.
So,
already begging for things to drop.
Yeah. Because I know personally, I'm like, the only other cosmetic I want to purchase is Resistance Illaoi. And then
you're good.
I'm literally done.
Yeah.
It's like, that's all I care about. And a lot of other people are similar with that. So, yeah. Okay. So they're going to not reactively patch things, which is kind of how they took it to Rising Thunder as well. They took their time. They weren't too reactive. And then they explained all their patches and why and stuff. But I will say that, like, in games like this, like, when the oppression seems so extreme, like a strong character, Rising Thunder, did not feel as much of a nightmare as it does in a hyper game. You know what I mean? Like this. Like, I feel like Echo, Yasuo as a team are about 6 out of 10 matches I play.
That's disgusting.
In ranked. 6 out of 10 matches in ranked are that. Yeah. And then
Echo's the only character that I'm like, oh, him again.
Yeah, well, because you're playing the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah. But guess what? It's really stale fighting a bunch of that too. So, Anyways.
But okay, who do you hate fighting the most between the 2? Echo or Yasuo?
I hate Echo more.
I hate Echo more. Mm-hmm. So that's why I'm like, Yasuo is crazy, but I don't mind fighting him.
I still hate fighting him, but I hate Echo more because what Echo does is annoying because he gets this fireball that makes the game stop.
Yeah.
That lasts a really long time.
Yeah.
Whereas Yasuo is just a really overtuned character.
Yeah.
And Yasuo you don't drop out once you get touched by him. And I feel like people converting straight, like, okay, the act of getting a stray hit in a fighting game and converting it into a full combo
Should be a skill.
is a skill to be respected. When I see you do that in a Marvel game, I'm like, yo, you're sick.
Mm-hmm.
You saw that and were immediately prepared. And
To branch into your combo. Yeah.
what separates the men from the boys, so to speak, you know? Like the ability to have the awareness that you're like, I got a random hit and I'm so alert that I turned it into a full combo.
Yeah.
I don't drop any opportunities. What a god. Yasuo takes all of that away. There is zero skill involved in his ability to convert,
Wow.
and nothing drops. Nothing ever drops.
Wow.
You have to be dog shit to drop a combo with Yasuo.
Or if you're trying something fancy.
It's crazy how much his shit works.
Yeah.
At the highest, weirdest angles. I've never seen a fighting game character with that much just hitbox consistency, where everything always works perfectly. Like if the moves that he does actually were the size, like if they were it never is this in fighting games, and it feels better when it's not. But if a lot of the shit he does in the air to touch you and convert into a full thing were accurate to the placement of like you were sick and made that conversion, I'd have so much more respect for the character. But he's doing his stance, and like you're nowhere near it, but the combo continues, and he didn't have to time it. It was all auto-timed because it takes nothing, right? So there's no appreciation for this one super clutch skill when it comes to this character. So I don't respect it.
Damn, you don't respect Yasuo.
I don't respect it.
But every character has good pickup moves.
But it's so easy to drop them. When you're playing Vi, the timing on not just her electrics. If you want to fuck the electrics, right? Because that's like, oh, you want to do a skill combo. If you want to do a basic 1, 2, 3 LMH, and then do the L afterwards, you have to time that shit, right? It's not as tricky as the electric timing, but it's not auto timed for you. It's and they drop out at a certain range that's like, yeah, it's kind of funky, right? Also, if you're doing it to Yasuo, the timing doesn't work. And then furthermore, off the wall bounce, same thing. You want to pick up with heavy punch, the timing is tricky. So like there's little moments in their routes where you're like, oh, you got to be on top of that, right? Fuck Vi. Alawi, you do her route where you do like medium, heavy, and then down, and think about how spaced out they are. How many times have you seen that combo drop? A lot, right? You've seen that combo drop a lot because you have to micro dash afterwards and then jump and pick them up at the perfect spacing. Otherwise, they flip out.
Okay.
So you can get easier, shorter routes, but those better optimized routes are manually timed. Yasuo doesn't have to do any of that. So why the fuck do I respect that? If he had to actually have the skill to do all that shit, then that's one thing. But every time he gets a single touch in the air, you just mash, and we're back in. And it's perfectly set for you. You never drop anything.
I think it's because you don't play Yasuo that you say that. Yeah. Because I'm thinking, what you're saying, I'm like, yeah, he has combos that are just like, do this, do that. But
you're pressing a lot of buttons to do the stance cancels?
But it's not even about that. It's just having gone through like every character has stuff that's like easy to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's something that's like, okay, this is a bit more tricky, requires more timing. And then the optimal is like, okay, this you can't mess up. You have to be on point. And I feel like Yasuo has that. It might be more egregious because when you see he does a random hit, he gets a full combo. But I mean, Warwick, Blitzcrank, Darius, they're all the same. They get the hit and they can like...
And they can
keep on doing their thing.
And they have shorter routes. And I see them, and I do see them drop. I see Blitzcrank jump up and do his splash and fuck up the thing. I see Darius players.
But he doesn't have to do that.
No, he doesn't have to.
He doesn't have to do that.
No,
Yeah.
but motherfuckers are in gold with Yasuo doing the extended fucking judgment cut routes, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, it just does the work for you. And if you played every other character, then you must have felt what their 2Hs are like, right? 2H in this game, it's not Dragon Ball, but people have a, like, you know, they're decent.
Yeah.
Some people's are terrible. Vi's is terrible on purpose. And then his is everything, right?
He needs it.
Okay. So just, if we're going to play this downplay game, if we're going to play this game, just, that's the problem with him to me, is like, it seems like he just has the privilege that other characters have a little more difficulty with, right? Echo is a different game entirely, because Echo is just like, you don't get to play and we're shutting the game down. And it's like, this is boring. It's just a frustrating thing, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's a little bit of that JP thing. But even then, JP is like JP, most of those, he's zoning hard on you, but like, it's not like JP's, JP's not putting you into a crumple state that's then letting him get in on you and do his full set play. You know what I mean? He's zoning you out in a series of hits and you have to make multiple engagement guesses. Whereas Echo can land 1, that's 50%.
Yeah.
Land 2, that's 50%. Use your burst, okay. Land 3, you know, and that's it. And then he also jump back fireballs. Have always in game fighting games have been restricted for a reason. And he gets away with that. So it is more annoying, but it's not like whatever's annoying. Something can be more annoying without being more like
oppressive. Or good, or
yeah. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense?
Yeah, some low tiers can be freaking annoying to play against.
Yes. El Forte is annoying, but he's not high tier.
Yeah, but it's only because of the people that play
because Forte. Of the one El Forte player that we have, right? I think
Forte is kind of freaking busted at the end.
But it's just a little bit of that, like, he doesn't know either. You know, you're getting mixed and neither of us knows what's going to happen. May the cards lie where they go, you know? But yeah, that's the thing. It's just like Yasuo is doing shit that other characters are like struggling to do. Yeah. And he's doing them easily, you know?
Well, he's going to get touched again.
He's probably going to get touched.
And again, and again, and again.
Sure.
Yeah.
Make him die faster. Give him all the tools, give him more tools, and let him die like fucking Phoenix.
Give him Teemo life. Give him
drop him to 850.
Jinx life. 850. How much does Jinx have? 950?
I don't know. Whatever. Like, drop him to 85%. You know? Then do what you want. That's what I say. Anyways. You like you're in the vehicle. You can't.
That character's busted.
You're okay. Because I was about to.
You keep saying downplaying. I ignored it. You said downplaying again. I ignored it again.
Okay.
And I'm like, when did I say Yasuo was bad?
Okay. Because I'm like.
But yeah,
you were because
you're saying he has easy pickups. I'm like, every character has easy pickups depending on the route you take.
Mm-hmm.
Yasuo has harder routes that you can drop. At this point, it's like, does Yasuo have more easy pickup than other character?
He's got highest damage.
He's got crazy damage.
He's got highest damage.
He's got stupid damage. Yeah.
Off solo.
Yeah. Solo, no assist, crazy damage.
Everybody else is struggling, waiting for their assist. Oh, did I push block you? Well, now I'm on cooldown. Yasuo's like, I don't give a shit. Right? And he's got left, right, up, down mix. And not all of it is parryable with the same timing.
Yeah.
Some of he can rapid slash you for a telegraphable, blockable parry. Or he can just side switch you without the attack.
Yeah, he's got everything.
He can zip, zap, zoop, right? And he can fucking zero cross you up air style and do that. Or he can just do it and not attack you so that you're attempt to parry or attempt to do something whiffs, right? So he gets to do the mix version with a hitbox or without a hitbox that just changes the positioning regardless, and you have to still react to the handshake.
Yeah. It's really good.
He gets to jump in, do a button, and then either let it go and drop to the ground and do a low, or do the twirl and do a second overhead consistently, you know? And I actually was playing against Yasuo who kept doing that, so I called it out and blocked, and then was like, okay, now I'm going to 2H, and then he did the twirl, and then I basically mashed 2H so that he would come back down on top of it, and he dropped, and his jump L on the way down came out faster and stopped the 2H.
That's weird.
And I was like, but where's my Aaron Vulm? Right? And it's like, oh, that begins at a certain frame. But it's not like a Guilty Gear situation. So the timing on it's not perfect. So anyway.
Yeah.
Weird shit.
Are you done?
Bitch. You want part 2? Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Oh my god.
Oh.
Anyways.
Hey, I'm struggling too, you know? Because as somebody who's like, I'll boot up the game, I'll try to learn something, I'm learning a combo, and then I close the game, and then I see a new combo online, I'm like, shit. Oh man, okay, I gotta learn a new one.
The struggle, my B&B is not optimal.
And then it's like
crying.
Right,
I'm crying in the shower.
Now I got a new one.
I'm crying in the rain.
And then the patch drops. Oh shit, I gotta learn a new optimal.
Damn.
And I'm in between, like, you know, in the void, just between combos, dropping everything. It's hard life. Yeah. How many times do you have to learn a new combo with Illaoi or Vi?
And just mirror matches, you know? It's fucking
shit.
Yeah. Do you ever feel like just when you play a character that like everyone else is playing, is there any part of that that makes you feel like you ever get that at all or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, which is why like I said, Echo and Ken Street Fighter 6.
Yeah.
Like the character looks crazy and everybody's playing it and it's like, that makes it uninteresting.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, okay, I don't want that. I don't want what everybody's doing. I was like,
Like, not that you were playing it at the time, but Lucan 5.
Yeah, no,
right?
I wouldn't.
Yeah, okay. It just kind of kills your soul inside a little bit. It's just a little bit. To just be like, yeah. This isn't, you join the army.
I fight the armies usually. Yeah. I like A-tier characters that are under what everybody else is complaining about and out of the sight of the dev nerfs. That's what I do.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and you pray for the best.
I'll tell you who that is right now. Ari.
Yep. Yeah, Ari.
Ari is currently not within the Eye of Sauron.
Yeah, not even mentioned in that patch.
Not at all.
Yeah.
But she is absolutely a problem.
Yeah.
And going to continue to be a problem. Yeah. She gets to do so much ridiculous shit that people are currently ignoring. Flying way under the radar right now. But we'll see how long that lasts.